Welcome to Literary Animator, a place where you study, we animate. Before we start the summary, let's learn a little bit about the author. Mulk Raj Anand was an Indian English writer. He was born on December 12, 1905, in Peshawar, British India. Now, Peshawar is a part of Pakistan. After graduating in 1924, he proceeded to England to pursue a PhD, where he met English writers, philosophers, and intellectuals. The violent exploitation and personal consequences of India's strict caste system prompted Anand to create his first writing piece. His debut novel, Untouchable, was about the daily lives of the lower castes. Mulk Raj Anand's novel earned him the title Charles Dickens. He died on September 28, 2004. Let's begin the summary. In English, ram refers to a male sheep, but this story is not about sheep. Let's find out what the story is about. Two Lady Rams, by Mulk Raj Anand, is a complex web of anger, ambition, and comedy takes place in colonial India. Rich contractor Lala Jinder Ram revels in his knighthood, but his happiness is clouded by a confusing dilemma. The invitation permits only one Lady Ram to go with him to the lavish event. His two wives, Sakunala and Suki, engage in a hilarious tug-of-war over the coveted title and the status that goes along with it, all because of this seemingly straightforward issue. Suki, Jinder Ram's eldest wife, is unable to comfort him and is unable to carry on the family tradition of bearing him children. Because of this, he married Shakuntala. The first wife added financial stability to Jinder Ram's life by bringing a large dowry, whilst the second wife introduced romance. Ram initially chooses his second wife, Sakunala, as his companion for the party. However, his first wife, Suki, feels it is an insult to her and protests. She too demands to take her to the party. If he rejects Suki, she would not let him live in peace. If he breaks his promise to accompany Sakunala, he will never be able to enjoy youthful Sakunala's companionship. His elder wife, Suki, is a symbol of pride and tradition. She has been married to Ram for a long time, and she views the knighthood as recognition of her legitimate role as a wife. Fueled by a long-standing rivalry with her younger counterpart, she stakes claim to the title of Lady Ram with great persistence. Sakunala, Ram's gorgeous and contemporary wife, challenges Suki's statement by claiming that Ram's recent success has been much influenced by her appeal and youth. Her will to succeed and her thirst for attention drive her to launch a crafty scheme to get Ram's favor. Ram divides the household in an attempt to keep things peaceful as the power struggle gets more intense. In an attempt to calm the growing tension, he constructs separate rooms and appoints different sets of servants. But this artificial separation simply serves to intensify the rivalry between the two parties as they trade vicious accusations and engage in passive-aggressive conflicts. The story explores the depths of their feelings, illuminating their vulnerabilities, fears, and goals. Ram's clever and witty driver Purelal arrives among the chaos with a surprising solution. He makes the seemingly outlandish suggestion to bring both wives to the ceremony, challenging the traditional social hierarchy. Because he married them, he surely refers to them both as Lady Rams. Furthermore, the governor cannot prevent them from joining the party. The only issue for him is the invitation card. As a result, he changes the lines to the two Lady Rams. This is how Jinder Ram handles the conflict between two spouses. After some hesitation, Ram finally agrees in the hopes that it will end the argument and bring harmony back to his home. The ceremony takes an unexpected turn. Controversy arises among the dignitaries as Suki and Sakunala arrive, both dressed in their finest attire. The two women surprise everyone with their grace and dignity as they put on a united front despite their initial nervousness. Their surprising partnership breaks social boundaries and provides a light-hearted critique of the ridiculousness of inflexible societal norms. The novel concludes with a sense of hope and reconciliation in spite of the turmoil and societal commentary. The two Lady Ram's surprising victory during the ceremony raises the prospect of harmony and understanding. The narrative gives women hope for change and the possibility of having more agency in navigating their lives within a constraining societal structure, even while the obstacles they face still exist. Let's move forward to the analysis. Anand's masterful storytelling goes beyond mere humor. In a humorous criticism of the colonial system and its effects on Indian society, Two Lady Rams. He highlights how the British Raj's selective recognition is rooted in deception and undermines established power structures while taking advantage of societal divisions already in place. The story also explores the difficulties encountered by women in a patriarchal culture and the nuances of gender roles. Even though the rivalry amongst the wives is humorous, it also highlights the constraints and social pressures they face. Readers are prompted to consider the social norms that govern their lives as a result of their want for acceptance and autonomy within the parameters of their jobs. Let's understand the significance of the title. Two Lady Rams. We can interpret the significance of the title in two different ways. First, changing the words Lady Ram to the Two Lady Rams emphasizes Ram's proficiency in forging. His change of the words Lady Rams to Two Lady Rams is not his first experience with modification. He has edited much more intricate documents in the past. This indicated his cunningness. Second, it highlights the colonial administration's disregard to its subjects, because they considered who they should address as lady if a man with numerous wives is knighted. Now, moving forward to literary devices in the story. Satire. Anand uses humor and exaggeration to expose the hypocrisy and absurdity of social structures. The wives' outlandish tactics and Ram's indecisiveness create a comical atmosphere that underscores the story's deeper themes. Symbolism. The invitation, the title, Lady Ram, and the knighthood ceremony itself all function as symbols of power, status, and the limitations imposed by the colonial system. Irony. The unexpected solution of both wives attending the ceremony creates a situational irony. It challenges societal expectations and highlights the absurdity of rigid social norms. Let's understand the themes. Power and status. The story explores the ways power is wielded and the desire for status within a hierarchical society. Both the colonial system and the patriarchal structure impose limitations, leading to conflict and competition. Individuality versus tradition. The wives' rivalry highlights the tension between individual desires and societal expectations. The story raises questions about the importance of tradition and the possibility of change. Gender and agency. The limited agency of women is a central theme. The story challenges traditional norms and suggests the possibility of greater autonomy for women in the face of societal constraints. And the lecture ends here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to continue learning with us, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest content. We have more insightful animated lectures coming your way, so stay tuned and keep exploring. See you in the next video.